It's Pyro, it's Monday night. Normally I interview people and it's a discussion, but I feel like today's interview with this guy is going to be a straight co-host flex. You know what I mean? I've got Of Course on the phone line. What's happening, brother?
Fresh. What's happening, man? How you doing, bro?
I'm good. But do you know what? I've got a bone to pick with you, bro, because this is the second time you've been on the show in like 3 months or so. It's been recent. And I swear last time...
We speak that often.
Yeah. Especially on the airwaves. And I swear last time you were somewhere better than me, and I got a little bit jealous. And then as soon as I tried to call you now, all I heard was an international ringtone. Where are you, bro? Where are you, bro?
Hey, Fresh, what's happening? Yo, I'm in Italy right now, man. Just dropped a new single. So, it's doing very well. The response has been great. So we needed to come out here and shoot a video, man. And it needed to be vibey. It needed to be sunny. We needed that energy for the song. So, yeah, man, I'm just in sunny Sardinia right now.
Literally. I swear you do this just to wind me up. No, it's good, man. It sounds good. Now, what is it stupid of me to ask exactly what the climate is like out there, exactly how good life is when I'm looking out the window and all I can see is rain and murk and just English summer?
I mean, we're talking clear waters, white sand, shorts, bare feet, pina colada in my hand. So, you know what I mean? I'll let you draw to some conclusion about what's going on.
Do you know what? I'm surprised you picked up the phone, man.
Nah, you know what? It was private number. You never know. It could be someone majorly important. And look who it was. It was you. So, you know what I mean? Yes, good job. We stay active.
No, I appreciate that. Well, yeah, like we said, it was only back in June that we were talking on the show here. It was around about the time of Mr. dropping. It's a track that did some nice stuff, and I like that. We supported it a lot. I feel like for you as an artist, the momentum this year, I think there's been like some nice consistency from you, because we had Scratch the Surface as well, which was a moment, and obviously now we've got the new track we'll talk about in a minute. But let's go back quickly there to Scratch the Surface, because to me, you've always been a very dope rapper. You know what I mean by that. You've got the content, you've got the depth when it's needed. And Scratch the Surface was a real moment for you to kind of say things that really were on your mind.
That's right. So, I mean, just going back to the point of your consistency, it was I just said to myself this year, 2020, I'm just going to come heavy with the tracks. I spent a lot of time last year, taking my time, kind of really figuring out who I am as an artist. But I said to myself, the year 2020, I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna hit it hard. So man. I mean, we spoke when Mr. came out. In between Mr. and now, obviously we had a Black Lives Matter movement, and I always like to say what I think in my music. So it was just only right that I kind of discuss my thoughts, my feelings towards it, which was really what Scratch the Surface was about, and just basically reminding everyone that we've only just scratched the surface of everything that's happening. We've still got more work to do. So that was kind of really the concept and the message for that track. It was more of a statement piece, as you said. It was an expressive piece. It wasn't planned. So that's kind of where we were with that.
So with if I can jump in quickly with that, and like you said, it was an expressive piece. Was it a case of you just wanted to say these things, and you weren't really bothered how people kind of absorbed it or kind of got it? Are you do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, is it a case of you just did the track, or you did it thinking, I want to educate and help understand, or a bit of both?
No, it was more so I made a conscious decision not to really speak online regarding the matter, because I felt as though we've done this multiple times before. Yeah, this time around it was a lot louder, but we've still done the same thing, which was scream a lot on social media. But what's the actual action? What are we actually doing to kind of, invoke change? So a lot of people, I felt, were just really kind of using social media as a kind of a mechanism to kind of show that they're supportive, but it's just not enough. So Scratch the Surface was me just really saying, look, yeah, it's great. Black Lives Matter is great. We can go out there and march, but what now? There's two stages to a protest. There's the, making the noise, and then the second stage is, okay, we hear you now. What are we going to do about it? So that was just me really just saying, okay, yeah, we've made noise. What next? We have to do something. It can't just be, going out and screaming and expecting something to happen. So that was all. That's all it was really. And yeah, I just thought I'd put it out there. It was just to remind. You could say it was a bit of education, but I mean, not really. That wasn't the plan. It was just, and as I said, I hadn't spoken on it. As a black man, I felt it was almost my duty to kind of, especially if I'm in the outspoken arena. It was only right that I spoke on this in some shape or form, whether it be a piece of poetry or a blog or a song. Yeah. If I'm in that arena, I had to contribute, and then that was my contribution. So I went on a bit there, but
no. This, especially on a subject like that, we want your input. We want, it's interesting to me that you said this was your opinion, you talking about this issue, and you put it into a track.
That's right,
and that's what it's for, right. Rather than what other people have done. You've done this because this is what sat right with you. So do you know what I mean? Like, people need to understand.
Yeah, 100%. And yeah, I had a lot of people ask me, why I didn't, say nothing on social media, especially the Blackout Tuesday. A lot of people came to me like, yo, where's your black square? I'm surprised you haven't said anything. And I just didn't want to say something for the sake of it. I mean, the Blackout Tuesday, I understand the concept and I get the notion, and I like, do you know what I mean? I know everyone's heart was in the right place, but we're more than a black square. So it was just, I don't want to do that. I want to do something else, and that was my something else.
And I think, I think when that happens as well, because obviously, that's the kind of track you listen to and you keep listening to, and you pick up things every time you listen back to it. I think perhaps then what you've done is that you've also reminded people about how powerful a track and music can be. We're not getting caught up in, right, let's make a hit record, let's make a glossy record, whatever. But you're reminding people that, you know what? And this is part of who you are as an artist as well. You can say something with real substance and real depth. And maybe if you put that message out, not in a song, in a different way, it might not have impacted like that. It might not have translated like it did. So I feel like there you've used the medium of music and you being a musician to kind of really put that out there. Music is art and all of that, man. But now we're talking about into the new track of yours. And this is a different type of vibe and energy for you. Tell me about that.
It is. Yeah, so as we've spoken about, my songs are, kind of touch on a bit of a conscious element. I've kind of, I've spoken about a lot of things. I've spoken about bad relationships. I've spoken about, the cool guy, being the cool guy. I've spoken about, my kind of troubles and trials and tribulations within music. So I haven't really done a song which is almost catered to the ladies. I haven't really done the kind of type of track that is really, courting a woman and really just kind of showing my side to how, I would feel about like a woman that I'm dating or seeing or in love with. I haven't really spoke about love. So WannaGo was really just my kind of, just giving my perspective on a relationship, on a happy relationship, or a woman that I'm interested in chasing, so to speak. So it was something different, as you said, and with a great chorus by the gentleman called Mucas, produced by a great producer who's based in Los Angeles called Jack C. And we just kind of fused together and made WannaGo. So that was a track. I wanted to put it out for summer ideally, but then obviously with Scratch the Surface, I kind of delayed it a little bit. And put it out towards the end of summer, beginning of autumn.
And that's the video you're doing right now in Sardinia, yeah?
That's the video. Yeah, literally, that's it. So we just needed, I had an original concept to do a video in London, and then I sent the track to a female friend of mine. She was having this discussion about music, about what's next, and I said, yo, this is what I'm dropping next. And she said to me, I hope you're doing this somewhere sunny with a beautiful woman with a drink in your hand. And I was just like, nah, I was just gonna do it like just in the studio in London somewhere.
Oh really?
Like, nah.
Wow.
Yeah, she was like, nah, you have you have to go abroad for this song. You have to go abroad for this song. And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Let's make it happen. So, you know, I got the singer on the phone. We exchanged kind of availability, and yeah, that's what we are right now.
Sick, man. So when can we expect the video to drop then? I know you're right in the heart of it right now, but I've got to ask.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. It could come out as soon as straight away, but you know, looking at the visuals, like people are saying to me, and when I say people, I mean like my team, basically saying it might be one for GRM Daily. So, but obviously, you know, there's a process for that. There's a queue, respectfully, because you know there's a lot of people that want to, you know, aiming on that platform. But yeah, people are saying whack it on GRM Daily, man. Like, so I'm in two minds. It's either I be patient, whack it on GRM Daily, or put it on my own channel. I'm still debating. So we're just gonna see how the song goes. See how, you know, let it breathe for a bit. I mean, Fresh, what do you think I should do? I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Do you know what? I was just thinking that.
What do you think I should do?
I mean, obviously you're going to wait and be happy with the final product, be the video and it's looking how you want it to look. I'd be wary of it being time sensitive. If you're going for that, like you said, summery, summertimey kind of vibe, beautiful setting, beautiful woman, beautiful surroundings. On one hand, you want to get it out whilst it's still that part of the year. So if that means you have to put it on your platform, and we've discussed before how you invest time and energy into, you know, advertising and everything, drawing people to your platform, great. If you don't mind it dropping in what is going to be the autumn, and already the weather in this country has changed, as you know, then it might be a nice shift from, if everyone is doing inner city videos, your one was shot on location, and the fact that it drops and I look out the window in, I don't know, maybe October, and I think, wow, my guy's gone over now to do this. So I feel like it's see the end product and then look at lead times. But I know you've been very, very passionate and a big believer of building your own platform as well and diverting funding 100%. Into advertising and stuff. So I guess
100%.
Yeah, I guess it would then. So I'd say look at the video when it comes out, look at the lead time, and then perhaps what's the objective? I know that might sound stupid. If the objective is just numbers, and eyes, then obviously with a big platform, you've got the captive audience, haven't you? Of I think GRM have got 3.1 million subscribers on YouTube. I guess if you're going to follow it up with similar tunes in the future, then maybe there's a little base for that there.
Sure.
But if it's this
I mean, it's a tricky one, man. But I know, I mean, the reason why I raised it is because it's for most emerging independent artists, it's a question that we all have to ask ourselves. So
good question.
It was interesting to kind of hear your take on things, but I mean, as we do it for the music, right? So either way, it's gonna come out. But to answer your question, I'm not too sure at the moment. We're just going to see what the end product is like, as you say, and then take it from there.
Yeah, wicked, man. Well, I for one can't wait to see it, and thank you for joining us mid-video shoot to catch up on the phone.
I appreciate you, man.
It's all love, man.
My ice is melted now, so we got to get another pina colada, but it's all good. We move.
Wow. Well, in exchange for that, if you can introduce your brand new track for us here at Pyro, I'll play it right now.
Love, Fresh. So what's up, people? This is Of Course. You tuned into Pyro Radio, checking out my new single, WannaGo, featuring Mukas. Get it, enjoy it, play it, and man, catch you lot soon.